Hey y'all, hey. It's your girl Morgan Renee. Tuning in with you all. Got my coconut water. Got my live alkaline water. Staying very much hydrated. We back at it. We learning about some medicinal herbs today. Let's see what page we laying on today. We done learned about cayenne. We done learned about devil's claw. We learned about cinnamon. Today we're going to learn about grapes. Grapes and grape seed, which is one of my favorite fruits. I love grapes, seeded grapes at that. The professional name for it is Vitis vinifera. So let's get into it, okay? Show you those grapes one more time. Yes, I love grapes. That's one of the crops I've not planted yet. I'm going to get into that soon. So grapes and wine made from them have been part of human culture for a remarkably long time. Archaeologists working at a site in the Democratic Republic of Georgia recently uncovered several pottery jars inside Neolithic ruins dating from around 6000 BC. The jars contain a reddish residue, the remains of wine. This prehistoric wine was most likely made from wild grapes, as the domestication of grapevines didn't begin until around 5000 BC. Sumerian texts from 3000 BC contain some of the first written accounts of both grapes and wine. Colorful scenes of grape harvesting and winemaking decorate the walls of many Egyptian tombs, revealing the importance of Vitis vinifera, which is the professional name for grapes, Vitis vinifera. In ancient Egypt and in the afterlife, by at least 2700 BC, 700 years later, Phoenician sailors were transporting grapevines across the Mediterranean to Greece. From there, grapes and grape growing spread to Europe and the rest of the world. Both grapes and wine have been lauded as food and medicine for thousands of years. Several ancient Greek philosophers wrote of their healing properties. Roman physician Pliny the Elder, AD 23 to 79, praised the gods for bestowing healing powers on the vine. Through the ages, almost every part of the plant has been used medicinally. European folk healers made an ointment of grapevine sap to treat diseases of the eyes and skin. Grape leaf poultices helped staunch bleeding and reduce inflammation, and the ripe fruit were eaten for kidney and liver diseases, cholera, and cancer. Research has shown that many health-promoting properties are contained in grape seeds, rich in antioxidants. Today, healthcare professionals recommend standardized grape seed extract to lower high cholesterol and high blood pressure and treat a host of circulatory ailments, including coronary heart disease, chronic venous insufficiency, and varicose veins. Who knew? Chemical compounds in red wine may also reduce the risk of developing heart disease. Grapeseed extract is given to regulate blood sugar levels, treat certain eye disorders, and relieve symptoms of asthma and allergies. So then, I love how at the bottom of these, they give like historical timelines of things. So it says, prized since prehistoric times, grapes are the source of wine and grape seeds, rich in health-promoting substances. In 6000 BC, wine made from grapes dates at least from this time, from 6000 BC. Then 2nd century BC, grapevines are introduced to China, and the first Chinese grape wine is produced. 8500, grape growing and winemaking preserved church after fall of Rome. And 1869, Thomas B. Welch introduces unfermented grape juice as a beverage. Y'all know Welch's grape juice. Okay. So what I love about what I learned when I read this book, especially with the timestamps, is how seeds really would originate in one area and would travel to other areas based on people traveling there and taking their customs, culture, and crops with them. So that's really cool. All right, now let's get into, I guess we're about to learn about winemaking or something or another. So it says, of the 65 species in the genus Vitis, the best known is Vitis vinifera, source of the common grape from which grape juice, raisins, wine, and a byproduct used in herbal preparations, grape seeds, are derived. Grapes grow as a liana or large climbing woody vine. If left to their own habits, grapes will climb up in a tree and their trunks may swell to 6 inches in diameter. The stems have forked tendrils, which facilitates climbing. The leaves are simple and conspicuously 5-lobed to 7-lobed and nearly smooth. The leaf blade is oval in outline, 3 to 7 inches broad and 2.5 to 6 inches long. The leaf base is heart-shaped, with the lobes at the base usually overlapping. Large pointed teeth around the margins. The flowers are inconspicuous, and the fruits are the familiar grapes of commerce. Growing habits. The grapevine is native to southeastern Europe and southwestern Asia. To the many varieties now grown around the world have been selected based on fruit color, growing characteristics in various soils and climate, hardiness, resistance to disease and pests, and other factors. This has resulted in a large and diverse genetic pool. The greatest genetic diversity in wild grape species appears in eastern North America and China. During the 19th century, American vines were introduced to Europe by hybridization, confounding determination of the original geographic limits of the cultivated grapes. Most likely, cultivation originated in the Caspian Sea region of Western Asia. What is clear is that Vitis vinifera has been established in cultivation for so long that its exact origins can never be determined. Okay, we came up on the grape, and the grape been serving us well. All right, so we have grapes are among the oldest cultivated fruits and are frequently mentioned in the Bible. Noah himself is said to have planted grapes. They were grown in Egypt at least 6,000 years ago. Some have estimated that grapes were introduced to Greece between the 18th and 16th centuries BC. The common cultivated grape is represented by more than 8,000 named varieties. Only about 20% of those variations are currently grown. Still a mind-boggling number of cultivated varieties for one plant species. Cultivation and harvesting. Volumes have been written about the cultivation of grapes and agriculture activities stretching back to the dawn of history. Agriculture research stations and entire university departments are devoted solely to the subject of grape growing, a branch of horticulture that has garnered its own designation, viticulture. Wow. Here's some therapeutic uses. You got heart health and antioxidant. Scientists have looked at the juice, seed, and skin of grapes collectively and separately. While there are a number of health-enhancing compounds in grapes, it is the flavonoids, particularly resveratrol, which has gained international attention as a powerhouse antioxidant. And so they have flavonoids in bold, which means it's in the back glossary. So a flavonoid is a group of chemical compounds, low molecular weight, phenylbenzopyrone. What the hell? Why y'all come up with these names? Low molecular weight phenylbenzopyrones occurring in all vascular plants. In the diet, flavonoids are found in many fruits, vegetables, teas, wines, nuts, seeds, and roots. Many of the medicinal actions of foods, juices, and herbs are directly related to their flavonoid content. They exhibit antioxidant properties and other effects. Flavonoids includes anthocyanins and tannins. All right, that's more research for another day. So it says, while there are a number of health-enhancing compounds in grapes, it is the flavonoids, particularly resveratrol, which has gained international attention as a powerhouse antioxidant. Resveratrol is concentrated in the skin, seeds, and stems of grapes and may be a key ingredient in the dark purple grape juice and red wine that helps prevent damage to blood cells, reduces bad cholesterol and inflammation, and prevents blood clots. In general, purple and other dark-colored grapes contain greater concentrations of flavonoid compounds than light-colored grapes. So is red wine better than white wine for your heart? Some studies do indeed show that red wine is superior to other types of alcohol, but others show that red wine isn't any better than beer, white wine, or liquor for heart health. Thus, it is good news that researchers at Georgetown University have shown that grape juice, similar to red wine, lowers the risk of developing blood clots that may lead to heart attacks. Further, I don't really be liking grape juice, and I think because it's probably not the pure grape juice that I should be drinking. Like, I need to be juicing grapes, but like the flavor grape juice, I feel like it's too many additives and other shit in it, and it doesn't do it for me. But I've never juiced grapes by themselves because I don't feel like, juicing in and of itself, half the time it does not produce a lot of juice unless you have a super a lot of fruit. So I've never just considered buying 4 or 5 bags of grapes to juice, but I may try that just to see what fresh pressed juice, grape juice tastes like, because I love grapes. So yes, further, grape juice is a good alternative for those who do not drink alcohol or want to limit its consumption. Another benefit to drinking grape juice is the antioxidant advantage. Researchers at the University of California, Davis, found that Catechin, another bold word, which we're going to look up. Catechin. Catechins are the most important component in the polyphenol family. Catechins are found in green tea and have powerful antioxidant and disease-fighting properties. All right. So found that catechin, another key antioxidant in grapes, remains in the blood for more than 4 hours after grape juice is drunk, compared with only 3.5 hours for full-strength Cabernet, suggesting that alcohol likely hastens the breakdown of catechin, which makes sense. A growing body of research is showing that extracts from grape seeds are beneficial for your health. Grape seeds contain powerful antioxidants known as proanthocyanidins. Another bold word. Lord, these words. Baby, this is why I couldn't pass science. It's just too much for my brain. I love spelling and words, but god dang. Proanthocyanidins. I don't see it back here. Okay, so a proanthocyanidin is the principal vasoactive polyphenol in red wine, also hawthorn, ginkgo, green tea, cranberry, which is linked to a reduced risk of coronary heart disease and to lower overall mortality. Okay. So grape seeds contain powerful antioxidants known as proanthocyanidins, which science is finding may help prevent heart disease, diabetes, and cataracts. Human studies have found grapeseed extract can lower blood pressure and cholesterol and reduce inflammation. So how to use? We got wine, 1 serving a day for women, 1 to 2 for men. Why they need more? Grape juice, 4 to 6 ounces of dark purple grape juice per day. Grapeseed extract, 300 to 600 milligrams per day. I've never heard of a grapeseed extract as medicine or anything else in my life. So this is very interesting and something I want to look more into. So it said it gives you precautions. Grapes are one of the more highly pesticide-ridden fruits, so it may be advisable to purchase organic when possible. Women should limit alcohol intake to 1 serving per day, as higher amounts can increase the risk of breast cancer. Alcohol should not be consumed during pregnancy. Okay, so then it gives us a little over-the-counter use. So let's see what it says. Over the kitchen counter, a grape shake. So in a blender, combine 4 ounces of dark purple grape juice. This don't even sound good what's coming next. 4 ounces of milk, dairy or soy, and a half cup of non-fat vanilla yogurt. Add half a cup of ice. Mix and blender for 5 to 10 seconds until smooth. Garnish with fruit. Enjoy your heart-healthy treat. I'm just not a milk in my smoothie person, so maybe that's why that sounds disgusting to me. But yes, y'all, so that's the end of grapes and grapeseed. I hope you learned something new today. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back with a new herb on a new day. All right, and y'all make sure y'all get some grapes. Great for antioxidant and keeping cancer away. All right, peace and love. Have a good day. Oh, sorry, y'all.